if you were wondering where I was, why no videos for so long, I was just taking some time off and I'm so sorry. I should have let you guys know, but I kept kind of posting on Instagram and letting you guys know that I'm just taking some time off and I'll be back soon. So if you were following me on Instagram, you already know why I was not on YouTube. But if you aren't following me on Instagram, then do follow me, because if I'm not on YouTube, then I definitely do post as to why I'm not on YouTube, on Instagram. So anyway, so I'm sure all of you feel the need to kind of take a break and not do anything, and that was kind of the zone that I was in the past few weeks. But the good news is I'm back. I will be traveling the next week, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to post 2 videos a week, but I definitely will be posting 1 video a week. And yeah, the good part is there will be a video instead of no video at all, and I'm so happy to be back. I know my voice sounds crazy, but that's because I've just been dealing with a slight cold, and I hope I get well soon. You know what I'm talking about. My voice is terrible. Please excuse me if I'm sounding bad. And today's video is all about this look that I'm wearing. I do have 2 lip options, one which is a nude and one that is so springy, this fuchsia pink. So yeah, if you want to know how I got this green winged liner with an eye pencil and the 2 lip options, then keep watching. Also, if you've liked this video, as usual, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. And do not forget to follow me on my social networking sites like Instagram, Facebook, etc, etc, etc. And now, let's get into the video. First of all, let's ignore the hair today. It was just a bad hair day. To prime my face, I'm using the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, which is my favorite, as most of you are aware. And following which, I will be applying the NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer on my face, as I do have a lot of acne and I have crazy dark under eyes. So I'm just going to apply this on the areas where I have crazy pigmentation and acne. After that, the foundation I'm using today is by Milani, which is the Conceal Plus Perfect foundation, which is in the shade 06 Sand Beige, and I'm mixing that with the Jelly Pong Pong Illuminator Gel. And I have seen that mixing the foundation with an illuminator gel really makes my skin glow, and I love the way my skin looks after applying these 2 together, and hence I'm mixing the illuminator this entire season with the foundation. To highlight my face, I'm using the concealer by Sephora, which is the Gel Serum Concealer in the shade 09 Sable. I am highlighting my forehead, my nose, my chin, and of course under the eyes. I love this concealer. It is so amazing, and I must say Sephora does have some amazing products from their own line, and this definitely is one of my favorites. To set all of this in place, I'm using the banana powder by Ofra, and that's what it's called. It's called the banana powder. So yes, I'm just going ahead and using that powder, following which I will be doing my brows. Do not forget that I do have an in-depth tutorial linked in the description box below, so do check it out if you need an in-depth tutorial on how to fill in your brows. The brow pencil I'm using today is by Cella, which is the Tantalizing Top Eyebrow Color, and it just says Cella Hello Beautiful Eyes. I have no idea what shade it is in, but I must say it looks brown in the package, but when I actually use it on my black eyebrows, it doesn't look bad at all. So good job, Cella. To bronze my face today, I will be using the City Color Contour Effects palette, and the shade that I'm using from the palette is Bronze to Bronze my skin, of course. And I'm just trying to warm my skin here, not really contouring, just applying the blush on my blush, the bronzer on my cheeks, then my jawline, my nose, and my forehead, the usual areas. So that's all I'm doing here today. I did not really go for a chiseled contour, so I'm just giving my skin a little tan. The blush that I will be using today is by Bella Pierre Cosmetics, which is the Coral Cheek and Lip Stain, and I must say I am so impressed with this. I am not a fan of cream blushes, but this is something that I have been reaching out to lately, and I am in love. I'm not lying. Now we are done with the face, and let's move on. Actually, not completely done, but almost done with the face, and let's move on to the eyes. I'm going to highlight my brow bone taking the shade Venus from the Naked Basics palette, and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone. Following which, I will be taking the shade Faint, and I will be applying that to the crease as well as dragging that to the end of my eyelid. I do want the dark faint color to actually stay at the corner of my lid, and hence I'm dragging it to the end of my lid. So I'm just going to apply that on my crease and drag it directly to the end of my lid, as you can see here. I always feel the video is better than my explanation, so the video just speaks for itself. Next, I'm going to take a clean blending brush and just blend everything together, as it's a dark color and I just feel it requires a little more blending. Following which, I will be taking the shade WOS from the same palette and just applying that on my eyelid, of course excluding the area where I'd applied the shade Faint, because I do want the corner of the lid or the end of my eyelid to actually look dark. Then moving on to the star of the show, I'm going to take the shade Get Lucky from Colourpop and just apply that on my eyelid wherever I applied the shade WOS. WOS is acting as a base here for the shade Get Lucky. So that's the reason I just applied WOS before applying Get Lucky. So that's all I'm doing right now, after which I will be taking the shade Faint again from the Naked palette and just darken the end of the lid, as you can see. Once I feel it's dark enough, I'm just going to blend Get Lucky with Faint so that it just looks like an amazing eyelid. Next, I'll take the shade Venus and apply that really close to my inner corner just to add some highlight. I will go ahead and improvise on the highlight later. The eye pencil I'm using today to draw the wing is by Bourjois, or Bourjois, however you pronounce that. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but it is in the shade 73 Deep Green, and I'm just going to create a wing with it. It's really blunt, so I just go ahead and sharpen it and then just continue creating the wing. After I feel I've almost achieved the perfect wing, I'm going to go ahead and take the NYX Above and Beyond concealer and just correct the wing to bring it to a desired shape. If you do want an in-depth tutorial on how to create a wing liner, I will link it in the description box. Taking the same eye pencil, I will apply that on my waterline as well. Following which, I will take the shade Faint again and apply that on my lower lash line, as you can see here. And after which, after having applied the shade Faint, I am going to take the shade Get Lucky, the star of the show, and just blend that with the shade Faint on my lower lash line. Next, I'm going to take the shade Venus and highlight my inner corner of the eye. following which I am going to take the mascara by Douche, and it is the Punk Volumizer Mascara, and apply that on my top lashes. After having applied that on my top lashes, I'm going to take the MDM Flow Greater Than Mascara and apply that to my lower lashes. One eye is done. I'm going to finish the other and be back. And I'm back. How I wish makeup took that less time. Anyway, to highlight my face, I'm using Whisk by Colourpop, and I'm using a brush from e.l.f. to highlight my face, as e.l.f. has synthetic brushes and it works really well with Colourpop eyeshadows as well as Colourpop products. So the first lip option I will be showing you today is by Bite Beauty, which is in the shade Cafe. And as you know, I'm providing you with two lip options today, which is amazing. The first one is a nude shade by Bite Beauty, and the second one is a fuchsia pink, which is the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the shade Funnel Delight. I absolutely love both the shades. If you're going for something subtle, then you can definitely go for the nude, but if you're going for something crazy and amazing and springy, then you can go for the pink. And the final step is setting our face with a setting mist, and the one I'm using today is by Maybelline. So that's it for the look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this look. I had so much fun filming and I'm glad I'm back. See you in my next video. Bye.